включаю запись. Вот, поэтому все хорошо, все нормально, вроде как. Так, ну-ка, подождите, потерь кадров нету, все хорошо. Запись пошла. Угу. Стрим идет, отлично. Так, давайте смотреть, что у нас там. Сегодня по квестам. Давайте начнем отсюда. Так, долина серебряного копытца. С этим названием мне надо, кстати, что-то сделать, потому что все-таки мне не нравится, когда 10 раз одно и то же у меня проскакивает на одном объекте. Надо бы, конечно, с аддонами разобраться. Ну ладно, посмотрим, как пойдет. Еще бы кнопки нажимались, было бы вообще прекрасно. Да, кстати, с предыдущего раза я тут на другом персонаже позакрывал кое-какие крафтовые квестики. Мне за них дали вот такую интересную вещь. Сейчас я вам ее даже покажу. Вот, где это есть? Вот. Молот мастера из небесной кузницы. Выглядит эта штучка примерно вот таким образом. Кто не помнит, по Скайриму там была небесная кузница. Собственно, вот это оно и есть. Неплохая вещь. Мы ей, может быть, даже когда-нибудь воспользуемся, но пока что будем обходиться тем, что есть. Вот. И сегодня, к сожалению, ребят, будет формат стрима тоже без моих каких-то активных комментариев. То есть, да, вы меня сейчас слышите, да, все хорошо, но, честно говоря, планировал сегодня подольше постримить, поэтому придется моему голосу отдыхать. Потому что, как вы слышите, насморк ужасный. Абсолютно ужасный. Не знаю, с чем это связано. Скорее всего, весна, аллергия. Но я думаю, это не особенно важно. Поэтому сегодня, то есть, у нас будет снова без меня. Так сказать, без моего голосового сопровождения. Но я сделаю вам игру погромче. Вот, собственно, наслаждайтесь.
Is there trouble brewing? It's you! Good to see you, mate. It's been a while since Shrieking Scar. Sorry I didn't see you coming. I'm busy keeping an eye out for harpies. You've already forgotten the Remley brothers, eh? I wish I could. The three of us were hired to drive off the harpies infesting the cliffs. If I had to guess, yes. I just don't know what's taking them so long. They've been out there for hours. Could you help out your old friends? Go look for them? I'd go myself, but Once you find those trap wizards, get them back here on the dock. A job here, a job there, the usual. We're no longer called the Daggers, though. Seems a mysterious someone had a claim to the name and didn't want it tarnished. A threatening note and near-death experience later, we dropped the name. Right, we actually get harpy jobs pretty frequently. Seems we have a bit of a reputation. Yeah, those gems got us by long enough to get another job. It helped that revealing his scheme actually made us more popular among... My pleasure. I can talk to you and watch for harpies at the same... Shornhelm. We're always on the lookout for the next job, right? Gelvin decided we had this well in hand. So he and that sister of his, a little village of horse nomads. The place is called Silverhoof Vale. Their elder tried to tell me all about her love for the herd mother, and the Fighters Guild has stopped. Well, we're still working out the particulars, mind you.
Hey, you! Come on, help me out of this mess. I've been stuck by accident, of course. These things are delicate. Does it look like I have a choice? Make it quick already. Thanks. Armel and I were trapping the whole gully. These things are designed to go with our scent lures. But as I said, they're very finicky to set up. Right. We put down these scent barrels. They draw the harpies in and they get caught in the traps. Simple, or so he said. I've already wasted too much. Place the rest of my traps. Oh, yes, of course. How have you been? We're fine. Do they? They're not, you know. Can't you tell?
Help! This crazy bird's trying to kill me! It's going to be dinner. Thanks. I'll see you back at the village.
Can I help you? I've little time for talk.
The herds are afraid. That makes all of us.
Are you telling me you've made absolutely no progress on the contract we signed with you?
It's Armel's fault. His stupid trap malfunctioned again.
It's not my fault. Those harpies are crafty and bloodthirsty.
Is that why you reek? What is that smell?
The harpies, they're here. The scent lure on these two brought the whole flock down on us.
We need to wash this stuff off before the harpies get us. To the pond!
Please, go with them. The villagers and I will hide from the beasts.
Get ready! Here they come!
Could someone get my back, please?
I'm scrubbing as fast as I can!
Could someone get my back, please?
Hey, what do you say we just leave the Remley brothers for the harpies? Bird women need love too.
We're almost done. Just a little longer.
Believe it or not, I think we solved their harpy problem. Nice work. Let's get back to the village and check in with the Elder. Hey, over here. Just a moment. Before you go in, I need to talk to you. I vowed that I would always face my opponents as an equal. If an enemy came at me sharp and natural, they don't wield weapons. The village elder, she's not sure we did any work. And look, I know we messed up a little. And you helped us out, a lot. But we're trying to build a reputation here. And most of our jobs don't go like this. So could... Whoa, whoa. Lie is such a strong word. We set out traps, and the scent lures worked just as they were supposed to. And most of the harpies are gone. If she doesn't think we met our end of the contract, the Elder won't pay us. and she'll probably spread the word that we're idiots.
You're the only one who isn't a member of this group. Perhaps you will speak truly. The contract specifies they must do the work promptly and effectively. I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. You're not part of their group, as I said. I'm not trying to cheat them. I just want to know if they did what they said they would. Is their effort here today worth our hard-earned gold? I am pleased to hear this. When the Harpies attacked our horses, we were desperate. They're as dear to us as our children. We will gladly call on this group again, should the Harpies return. Your friend has vouched for your good work. Though your methods were unconventional, you greatly thinned the Harpy flock.
All in a day's work. We're glad we could help.
Here's the agreed-upon payment. Stories of your heroic deeds will be told to all those that pass through our camp.
Thank you. Our business is all word of mouth, so that'll be a huge help. And thank you, friend. We won't forget your support either. Get off your arses, boys. Go take down those traps. We don't need them anymore.
But Bumnog, we just finished setting them up.
I get to take down the pots. It's your turn to get caught up in those nets.
The brothers and I appreciate your help, my friend. I know this job might have been a little rough, but we're getting better. There aren't many that would have helped us out. I'm grateful. Grateful enough to share some of our payment as a thank you for all your help.
Where are they? Can I ask your help? My husband and our dog are missing. I can see the red eyes of the undead from here. I'm worried. We were at Crestshade. Ignobert and Xandir were trying to get some merchants to safety when a swarm came down the street. We planned to meet up at the tower. He's there, or he's dead. Find that man of mine, will you? Next time he wanders off with the pup, he's going to have to get Xandir to drag him back. We're more like freelancers. You can go far in the world with a strong sword arm and a little courage. My mother wanted me to be a seamstress, and Ignobert's family were cloth dealers. Turns out, we...
You obviously aren't a frightened refugee. Welcome to Camp Tamrith. A little slice of...
You wouldn't catch me anywhere near that Crypt of Hearts. Leave
My
that to
poor,
braver folk like
I
yourself.
can't sleep. I keep thinking about those fiends. Me and the other refugees, we are from Crestshade. My wife is the mayor of Crestshade. She's stubborn, but devoted to her.
I take it you aren't one of them. I had to see this with my...
Did you hear what that monster did to the town of Crestshade?
Xandir. Oh, thank the divines for you, pup. And you as well, stranger. Did he come and find you? Oh, he's such a good boy. My Natalie. Worried about me. I'll make sure to tell her about that when I get back. If you help me up, Xandir can lead me back home.
still not bad. I don't guess you've seen my friend Garth around, have you? Middling height, anxious-looking fellow with... Well, let's say it's possible that, someone was probably... The spider cave is near Camp Tamrith. But I think that someone must have mixed something into the beer.
Don't eat me! Wait, you're not a spider. I am saved. Oh, thank you. Oh, divines. It was terrible. The Spider Queen was huge. She had 16 legs. Or was I... I think so. All in one piece, anyway. If it weren't for you, I'd be spider meat. Thanks again. I am never drinking another drop. Just water for me from now on. Well, beer is mostly water. Just water. And beer. I probably shouldn't have been trying to steal spider silk directly from the Queen. Of course, I might have gotten away with it, if I hadn't passed out.
If it wasn't for you, Garth would have been a meal for a spider.
is a fool. And you are a great one for following him. Dogs, filth. You anger a powerful enemy.
So much yelling, so much screaming. I need to stay strong.
Guard!
Stay strong.
Why won't you help? We need help.
I can still hear my heart beating. Am I alive? What should I do?
Where is everyone? I can hear wails and screams, but I can't see anyone. I need to get out of here.
What was that? Something touched me. Moloch, help me! I think I'm going insane. Where's my son? Help me, please! I need to find my son! I'm so frightened. I don't know what to do. Be gone, accursed thing! Oh, you're not a blood fiend. Please, whoever you are, help us. Help the spirits of Crestshade. They tore our spirits from our living flesh. Rizal Jul unleashed a blood curse upon the town, turned some townsfolk into ravenous blood fiends. But that wasn't enough for him. He used magic and our living flesh to create an abomination. A part of me still lives within the creature. You must slay this abomination. As long as it lives, our spirits are trapped in this town. They keep the creature in the chapel crypt. I think they're feeding it, making it stronger. Soon, I fear, they will set it loose upon. Find the spirits of Tharlas and John. We can use our connection to the creature to lure it from the chapel crypt so you can kill it. We'll also need personal items to focus. It should be in the tower where I worked. We made our stand in that tower, but we were overrun. I can still... Perhaps it is simply our ties to this town. Or perhaps in our last hours, we found the strength to resist Rizal Jul and his minions. Scholar John's spirit may still be near his home, where he taught our children with patience and humor. Mage Tharlas' spirit may be at the inn. Bless her heart. She held off a horde of vampires to give a few. I don't know. Days before, tremors shook the town, and then it was as though half the mountain fell upon us. When the dust cleared, sadly, no.
So cold. I can't imagine a worse fate than to be trapped here. Waiting, watching, feeling. That's the worst. I can feel my flesh. It craves destruction. It craves... Mare is a good woman. Her spirit is strong. She has a good idea to use our spirits to draw out the creature. Our flesh remains alive while the abomination lives. What's most important to an old scholar like me? My mind, I suppose. Can anyone hear me? What's happening? My blood boils, yet I feel no pain. Somebody, help me.
Crestshade was such... Of course. I think I dropped... Yes, I was able to... Arcade, forgive me. When I realized what they were doing to us, I tried to throw my... From such desperation, I found the anger and strength to resist this torment. We must slay the flesh abomination. We can do this. Together.
That's old Death and Halday's skull. As fine a man as ever lived. But he's no scholar. Oh, that one is definitely mine. We will pour every iota of our strength into those items. Take them to the crypts beneath the ruined chapel.
I don't know who I really am anymore. Part of me is still alive in agony. Part of that abomination. If Rizzle... Of course! She's smart, our mayor. She knows we can focus our energy through personal items. Look for my staff at the small bridge nearby. We mounted a defense there, bought the mayor's husband the time he needed to get the refugees away. Receiving that staff was the greatest moment of my life. I'm a Red Guard. Magic doesn't come easily to my people, but I was drawn to it. I left Alakir and studied for years to earn that. held back fiends and vampires here to buy time for our people to escape. Fear and anger made me strong. We will finish this. I will send every last drop of anger, hope, and desire I possess through that staff. That will draw out the abomination. I will not fail you. I will not fail Crestshade. Together, my friends. Focus your energy.
It's working. I can feel that thing. It's coming. Get ready. Praise the Eight in all their glory. You did it! I felt every blow as if you were hitting me, but the creature's death has put an end to the pain. Praise the Eight that our tormented flesh has been put to rest. Yes, I do believe we can pass on. Yet I must ask you to perform one more favor, if you would. These items still radiate. I am most grateful for this kindness. Take the items to the far end of the graveyard. There you should... We did well, stranger. I am thankful that the threat posed by that creature ended here.
I think we're done here. I'm eager to see what waits beyond this mortal life. Farewell. Your kindness will be remembered.
We saved some of the townsfolk and the abomination was destroyed. I am at peace with what we were able to accomplish here. Thank you.
I grieve for those we lost, but I'm happy we were able to foil Rizal Jul's plan. I feel a measure of peace. I did as much as I could to help my town and the people of Rivenspire. Rizal Jul was empowering that abomination, making it stronger. We would not have been able to stop it without your help. I am grateful. We were in pain. Your kindness saved us from a tormented existence. I sent my husband to Camp Tamrith. If you happen to meet him, tell him what happened here. Tell him not to return. Let Crestshade be forgotten.
Gwendis, my child, slow down. You eat too fast. You don't want to harm poor Carl.
We need to feed to get stronger. When Montclair shows up, I want to be ready.
That is not our way, child, and you know it. Stop feasting, now.
Fine, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, Count Verandis. You know I only want to help.
Of course, my child. Now, let's clear away our meal and welcome our friend. Carlin, as always, I thank you for sharing your life's blood with us.
I live to please, my lord. Count Verandis is a kind and caring master. Yes, and I'm honored to share my lifeblood with them, and in exchange they take care of me, provide for...
Still getting a hang of this feeding thing. Don't worry. We only feed on willing vassals or evil villains.
Ugh, don't look so shocked. Haven't you ever seen anyone enjoying a meal before? Do not give Adusa such a look. We are not all
I apologize if the scene before you makes you uncomfortable. I did not expect you to arrive during our mealtime. As for why I kept my true nature hidden, well, let's just say that Emmerich insisted, and one does not refuse the High King lightly. I have been called far worse, but I prefer to think of myself and my companions as gifted. We are not ashamed of our condition. We are not monsters. Now this is the part where you gasp and ask calmly, how can I trust you? The High King is a wise man, which is why I supported him and not the Mad King, Rancer. We all have the ability to make our own decisions. Long ago, I decided to live in peace with the mortal world, not feast upon it. You were able to drive off Rizal Jewel and take back Shornhelm. Those were no small feats, I assure you. But Emmerich needs our help to restore Rivenspire's tranquility. You need to understand, there is more to Montclair than simple ambition. Walk with me and I will explain. There is much I need to show you and time grows short. Adusa, please make sure Gwendis behaves herself. Poor Carlin needs time to recover.
The little one gets no dessert this evening. Adusa will make sure.
To understand the path that Montclair follows, you must understand how he came to walk upon it. I believe the key to stopping him hides within my own memory. Memories are elusive shadows, hiding truths behind our own perceptions. But what if someone else could examine them? What would they see that we do not? I'd like to try something, if you're willing. This potion will allow you to dreamwalk through my memories. Perhaps your eyes will see what I have missed. I would never bring an outsider into my memories if I didn't believe it was. Ask your questions then. Nothing that will harm you, rest assured. The mixture contains various herbs, dusk nectar, and a few drops of my blood. But don't worry, it takes more than a little blood to turn someone into a vat. Then we learn nothing new. Montclair continues his campaign and Rivenspire eventually falls. They know me too well, and they are used to acquiescing to my will. They don't have the perspective, the distance to see beyond what I saw. I must say, it's rather strange seeing you as... me.
Mother, please. You have to take the medicine. Rizal Jewel can help you.
Sweet daughter. I can't go on like this. I don't want to spend my final days as an experiment. Instead, let me spend them with the ones I love.
Even in retrospect, reliving this is difficult. Her pain, her suffering. She had so much courage.
There has to be something more we can do. Ferrandis, can I talk to you for a moment? Layla doesn't have much time. I know it. She knows it. She's trying to be so strong, but... I swore I would never ask this of you. It goes... I know. You swore an oath. No one should ever have to endure the things you've gone through because of what you are. But you're alive. You can't make that decision for her. Neither can I. But you can give her a chance. I know you care about her. You can't just stand there and watch her die. Thank you. I know she'll make the right decision.
Brandis, you must tell me. Why did this happen to Mother? Of all the people of Shorn...
I know you will.
Brandis,
I know you will. My dear friend, Verandis. I'm glad you're here. Verandis. After I'm gone, you need to continue to watch over my family. No, my friend. Your gift isn't the solution. Not for me.
Something's wrong. I have vague recollections of talking to someone else. But why can't I remember? You need to look around, see what we missed.
This is hopeless. Baron Montclair forces me to mix concoctions that I know won't do any good. If he'd just listened to me, I could show him exactly how... I'm talking about knowledge and ancient magic. I'm talking about the forgotten arts of the Aliens themselves. Would you deny Our Lady any chance for a cure? I happen to possess an alien relic, or at least a shard from one. But the Baron won't listen to me, especially since Our Lady started refusing my help. I knew I could count on you, Verandis Ravenwatch.
Without your help, my friend, I would never have recalled that Rizal Jewel led us to the alien relic. What else have I forgotten, I wonder?
3 cheers for Verandis! He gave me the means to save my beautiful wife.
Yes, to our dear friend Verandis. How can we ever repay him?
He is great, isn't he? And so handsome. But I want to cheer about this wine. By the divines, this stuff is delicious.
We were so happy at this moment. We were all together, friends and family, enjoying each other's company for the final time.
Verandis, may I speak to you for a moment? Alone?
I don't recall speaking with Layla. Why can't I remember that?
Don't mind Wylan. He's just angry that the
My lord, I consumed all of it. Well, at least all that was given to me. Anything less would just be rude. So, Verandis, my friend. Was that a rebuke? I was rebuked by the high and mighty Count Ravenwatch. Yes, I believe I...
This will work, my old friend.
Rizal Jewel knew about the Aliad relic the entire time. He convinced me to give it to Wylan. Why didn't I remember that? As I now recall, Rizal Jewel gave me a shard. A piece of an Aliad relic. Not exactly. It helped, but I can't remember why. We were here celebrating...
Verandis, my friend! You really must allow your... Oh, not that again, Verandis. And especially not now. What does that matter? If not for you, I would never have attempted to use... He was always bringing me tinctures and alchemical concoctions. It was one wild plan after another with him. It always is. But because of your quick... Better? Yes, but she's not fully healed as yet. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure, but she's out of bed. My good Verandis. It wouldn't be a day if you weren't...
Count Verandis. Hello. It's right as rain. Now the mother's back on her feet. Oh, by the divines. How embarrassing.
Verandis, you mustn't say anything. Please. I'm just a little dizziness. A little discomfort. It must be all this activity lately. Verandis, I don't think the stone shard is powerful enough. It helps. No, you leave him be. He's happy now. I can't stand to see him. Talk to the Argonian. See what he's found out. We need to find the larger relic. Or at least another shard of stone. I knew I could count on you, dear.
Reacts differently to you. How remarkable. Fascinating, isn't it? To think that such a tiny rock could hold so much power. Can you feel it? It's like it's called. The Baron wasn't listening to me. We needed someone he trusted more, had more faith in. Well, that's unfortunate. But it is only a small piece of a grander relic, isn't it? I found the stone among the effects of King Rancer's royal historian, back when I served in Rancer's court. She had quite an intriguing collection, including the Iliad manuscripts that had... The manuscripts are locked away, but I left my notes in your library. A few phrases stood out as I translated. Life.
I remember now. The translation. We misinterpreted it. We assumed the crag housed a powerful... Not exactly. Not yet. But I will figure this out. In the meantime, a perilous peak that rises from the mountains to the north. It has...
We shouldn't have left the guards behind, Wylan. Who knows what else we're going to run into?
There was no choice, Mother. You're getting worse, and we can't wait for them.
I'll stay here and protect the way out. Keep watch in case the guards catch up with us. The rest of you need to keep moving.
Thank you, Gwendis. At least you retain a sense of honor.
Wylan, you have to stop blaming Verandis. This wasn't his fault.
Undead spirits? It doesn't matter. Nothing is going to stand in our way. Layla, wait until we clear the way.
Come on. Mother doesn't have much time left.
These animated bones. Why do they seek to keep us from the relic? Are they the lingering remains of the... I have never been more sure of anything in my life, Verandis. I will sacrifice everything. Risk any... You did what Layla wanted? What about what I wanted? You allowed her to talk you out of it when I expressly asked you to turn her. Well, I'm done asking. We're here because of you. And we're going... Sorry won't help us here. We have to find the Ayleid relic. That's all that matters now. Just remember, we're out of options. This is our last chance to save Layla, and I won't let you ruin it, vampire!
The power we seek is close.
What a magnificent structure! The relic this monolith houses must be powerful indeed.
I'm afraid.
Hurry, Layla. Trust me. Soon you will be healed, and we can put this terrible episode behind us.
The power we seek.
This is it. The relic is beyond this door. We've done it. We've reached the top of the Doom Crag. Now we can Your fear colors your perception, Verandis. It is merely the pulse of ancient magicka, the heartbeat of a powerful relic. Our intentions are pure. Has your courage deserted you, vampire? You discovered the relic's resting place, and I thank you for that. But right now... By the 8! Can you feel the relic's power, Verandis? Enough of your constant mewling, Verandis. Are you a vampire or a scullery maid? This is exactly what we've been looking for. You told me yourself. The Ayleid texts refer to Lata, the light. We don't know why the Ayleids did a lot of things. They were a strange people. But that won't stop us. Stand back and... Have no fear, my darling Layla. Soon the light will wash away
It's
your pain.
going to work, Baron. The power of this ancient Ayleid remnant. It's almost overwhelming.
You're going to be all right, Mother. Just hold on.
The remnant will make you like new, my love. You'll be reborn.
Something's happening. I feel the power.
Wylan, something feels wrong.
Verandis, we need you. We need your power. Quickly, touch the relic and help us. Alata, Malatua, Vasha Anya Belda Sankre.
What's happening to us?
It's working. It's working. Soon the power will be ours to command.
No. What have you done? This isn't me. I never wanted this. Please, Verandis, help me. Make it stop. I can't stand the pain. End this, Verandis. End this before I...
No! Verandis! What did you do to Layla? What did you do? You'll pay for that, vampire! I have the power now. Nothing can stop me from reaching out and snapping!
Verandis? Montclair, no! Come on, Verandis. We need to get out of here.
Remarkable. What a strange sensation of new recollections and old. I believe that Ra's al Ghul somehow removed those moments from my memory, but you were able to restore them. Disorientation is understandable. Somehow, when I joined the ritual, I altered the power. I have Gwendis to thank for that. She pulled me out of there before Montclair and the others were fully recovered. Now Montclair claims he wants to end death and suffering. That he wants to take the throne of Ransa. And it's all my fault. The Aelia text referred to an outpost in the hills. I need to find out where that is. It may be that the answer to defeating Montclair can be found in this hidden location. But first things first. There is a more urgent matter. Now you know how this sordid situation began. And you know how I, to my great and everlasting shame, helped Baron Montclair reach the likeness remnants. Not so fast, my enthusiastic friend. My agents have learned that Ra's al Ghul struck in the west and is still in the area. Captain Genevieve, Countess... I had hoped you would make such an offer. My instincts tell me that Ra's al Ghul allowed the refugees to survive. It's a trap. It has to be.
You're so lucky. Verandis never lets me go on dream walks with him.
think I'll be safe anywhere after this.
You look like you can defend yourself. Welcome to Camp Tamrith. And by the light, we'll be ready for the mad lizard. We were tracking him when we ran into these poor displaced people. We threw together this camp to shelter the refugees from Crestshade and the surrounding country. Since my sister decided to visit, I must secure the camp. To this end, I need someone to find Jonah Morose. Jonah claimed he could sense Rizal Jewel, made the other refugees nervous. A good soldier relies on solid information, as well as a brave heart and I've met a few Argonians in my time. An interesting bunch, connected to nature, calm, strange sense of humor. Rizal Jewel is spreading chaos. He's using some sort of blood curse to turn innocent people into mindless blood fiends. Makes them feral. All you can do is kill them and put them out of their misery. His mother was trying to keep him quiet, but Jonah was agitated. Honestly, I have no idea. She claims that she wants to be here when we finally catch the Mad Argonian, and that she wants to reassure the refugees with her presence. Yes, yes. My full name is Genevieve Tamrith, second daughter of House Tamrith and captain of the Shornhelm Guard. I'm proud of my heritage, but I don't expect my house connections to open any doors. I want to be judged on my...
Leave us alone! I don't want to become a blood fiend! Stop talking to me. Bad voice, go away. Quiet. The bad one will taste your words on the air. I saw Rizal Jewel in a dream. It was the night Crestshade was it, Mother? Mother's fine. I'm fine too. No. That would be bad. Jonah, go. Look what happened. They came out of nowhere. Captain Genevieve is missing, half the refugees are dead. Healer Odile is doing what she can to help.
What a disaster. The blasted creatures came out of nowhere. It happened so fast.
Help! You can't believe how tired I am of getting it.
We didn't even have a moment's warning. By RK, the vamp. When the vampires attacked, Genevieve and Darian charged right into the thick of the battle. I lost sight of them since I stayed to defend the camp. Here, take these healing poultices. You might as well help me tend to the soldiers while you're talking to them. I'd appreciate it, and so will they.
These pole. Ah, a healer's poultice. No, not a hair of her. I didn't even see her during the attack. I was back near the...
Give me a few moments. Thank you. She ordered us to defend the camp and protect the refugees. Then she was off.
Thank you. This will help. I saw her briefly. She was in the thick.
It's merely a flesh wound. Think nothing of it. She caught sight of Rizzlejewel and rushed after him. I, of course, followed. His vampires surrounded us, and while I was fighting them off, I can barely stand. I can't believe a blasted vampire actually got a decent cut in on me. The Shornhelm soldiers were diligent enough. But I think that thrice-damned Argonian... Oh, yes, indeed. If I could get my hands on that damn lizard, I swear I'd make a pair of boots from his hide.
Mother is hungry, but it makes me a little sick. Rizzlejewel likes to take parts from different bodies and... Please don't hurt me. I need to take care of Mother. I'll tell you what you want to know. The tunnel is over there. There. I helped. Mother always says I should help others. Just squeeze through there.
Feast, my children. Feast on bones and
If you hurt my
blood.
sister, I'll kill you myself! Where's my sister? Where is she? Thank the light! Genevieve, my sister! You're alive! Wait, what happened to... No. No! Not you, Genevieve! Not you!
What? Where am I? Sister? What has he done to me? What have I done?
Genevieve. Oh, Genevieve. We'll figure this out. Just stay calm. Please. I need your assistance.
What have I done? What have I done?
Genevieve, my sister. Rizal, I wish there was another way. But I must be strong. Vampires are unholy.
I can see it in your eyes. I'm turning, becoming one of those things. I heard what my sister said. She thinks I'm evil, unholy. But it's still me. I'm still the shield of House Tamrith. I'm still her little sister. We've seen it before. Thank you, my friend. You are wise and merciful. I will prove to my sister that I am still the woman she knows and loves. I will never succumb to this affliction.
This decision will come back to haunt us. Mark my words. Let's just get out of this vile cave and let the light guide our path. Pray that your decision to save my sister wasn't a mistake. I shall look to RK for tolerance, but I'm not sure I'll... Yes, our work here is done. Now, we must turn our attention to the traitorous Baron Montclair. But before we go, know that I am grateful you saved my sister. I just hope that your mercy doesn't turn out to be a terrible mistake.
Ready to move on, hero? Veranda sent word to me. I know where we need to go next. There's an old ruin in the Lorkrata Hills, northeast of Shornhelm. Veranda said his research led him there and he needs your help. Why he needs you when he has me, I'll never understand. But he is the master, as he constantly reminds me. They won't be needed at the Lorkrata ruins. That's for you and Verandas to deal with. I'll bring her ladyship up to speed about what's going on in North Point. You can meet us there after you and Verandas are finished with the ruins.
I appreciate your confidence in me. I'm sure Count Verandas can teach me to...
What do you say? Let's go find...
Look at this mess! Good to see you again, friend. Believe it or not, your presence actually makes us feel better. And the Countess sent a priest to sanctify the dead. Those of us particularly devoted to the light. Talk to Marnus Barclay. You should be able to... Not to be rude, but the terrified.
Blessed Arche. Indeed, I could. Sanctifying, then burning bodies is a complicated process. Take this torch. Of course, my friend. I've been sent to battlefields before. Most recently at Hinault Fall. I thought I recognized you. The light blesses your steps, friend. You always seem to arrive. It's the right thing to do. My good work takes me to wherever I am needed. Arche, bless this soul, and sanctify this broken vessel. May the light keep you in its warm and soothing embrace. May the light cleanse this vessel, and let it rest in peace. By the light's holy radiance, let the dead stay dead. That was considerably faster than I expected. Not quite. If my count is accurate, there should be... Let's check some of the nearby over... This one smells terrible. May the light bless you anyway. The light protect us.
What happened? I heard a commotion and was about to send a few of the guard to investigate. As long as the two of you weren't injured, that would have been tragic. Well, we'll all...
the researchers from the Library of Dusk. Well done, friend.
What?
I'm sorry, sir, I tried, but no one here is willing to enlist.
Unacceptable, Captain. Either deliver me recruits or deliver me your resignation.
Why will you not listen, beef-witted beast? Must I tie a torch to your tail again to teach you? Stupid horse. Does not even know how to do what he is told. I have a good mind just to feed the stupid thing to the dog. You mean you would actually trade me that for this unworthy beast? If you're willing to do that, you're as dumb as the damn horse. Ha! You're as crazy as that dog-loving boy Handre. This horse does not want to be free. He would not even know what to do. Fadil, what are you doing? Wait, no. Come back here, you stupid beast. I cannot believe it. He understood you and he just ran away.
There is no way I'm sticking around here to shovel horse dung for the rest of my life.
What will I do now? Without the Shornhelm Guard, I'm nothing. I told the General I'm a soldier, not a recruiter. But now I'm to be discharged if I fail? It's not right. I've tried to do my duty, but I can't force people to enlist. Not a single one. Montclair's war has decimated our ranks, and people now see enlisting in the Guard as a foolhardy proposition. I have a few prospects, but they seem to have no sense of duty. Certainly. I have one prospect who should be simple. Martin Datu. He's in the stocks for Mara's sake, but I can get him released if he enlists. When I spoke to him, however, he was... I've already spoken with the constable, and he agreed to release Martin if the young man will enlist. I simply can't understand why a criminal would choose the stocks over doing his duty for... Because Rivenspire is a mess. Blood fiends roam across the land. Montclair loyalists attack our towns. Need I say more? Yes, but this? Let's face it, this new civil war has taken its toll.
No sudden
I'll find out what happened here if it's the last thing I do. Ah, a fellow student of history. You must be. No other reason to visit these gods-forsaken ruins? Fascinating place, though. Yes, the king and all his soldiers. Something happened in the final moments of the battle against the orcs of Hrothgar. Yes, well, that's the challenge. I was hoping, though, since you're here and you... I knew if I came out here and hung about long enough, someone would eventually happen by to help. If I can be the one to determine what happened in King Rancer's final moments, scholars... a good bit, actually. High King Emmerich's forces have just broken the bulk of Rancer's armies at Markwaston Moor. Some fools actually believe... Yes, Hrothgar was, of course, allied with King Emmerich, and the orcs had already subdued most of the kingdom, including Shornhelm. Rancer retreated here and the orcs... Rancer was king of Shornhelm, the ruler of Rivenspire during what many consider the high point of its history. He was ambitious, too. That's why... Indeed. Rancer's armies marched on Wayrest. Almost took it, too, but Emmerich managed to strike a deal with the Red Guard.
Think me Rancer, do you? No, I am not the Mad King. I am his betrayer. Enter the past and hear my tale. A traitor's tale it is.
Get back to the fight, Lieutenant. We will win.
Lieutenant, where in oblivion have you been? Those damn sleep scrolls were useless against the brutes. The orcs breached the walls. We're done. King Rancer just wants us to keep fighting to the bitter end. Seems he wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Can't say I'm fond of that strategy, but the king's beyond reason. The damn mage he had gave him some fool notion he wants us to try. Before he vanished, Rizal Jewel told the king about this last-ditch enchantment that would help us hold the Tor. We're supposed to take these packets of magical powder and pour their contents into the braziers in each of the towers. Kill the orcs? I don't know. What I do know is that this is our last chance, and you're the only soldier I'd trust to even make the attempt. If it doesn't do anything, go up and tell the king. Go as fast as you can, Lieutenant. Until we've tried this, the king won't even talk about surrender. We have to get him to come around before it's too... I don't know what to think. There was a time when I would have followed King Rancer into oblivion. But since Mark Waston Moore, he hasn't been himself. It seems his hatred for Emmerich has completely consumed him.
Are you ready for glory, Lieutenant? Our greatest hour is at hand. Those green-skinned beasts think they have... Not yet, but it will. We will charge the enemy's ranks and they will see what true determination means. I've sent orders for... Are you daft, Lieutenant, or just a coward? Don't make me repeat myself. Tell General Datu to prepare the soldiers to charge against the...
Well, now that the foolish experiment with the braziers has failed, then he has truly gone mad. There's no reason to waste further lives defending this lost cause. King will just have to be restrained. Damn it. Knowing her, she'll follow orders without question and get the King's guard killed. We'll have to find Tyern and convince... Yes, it's actually probably best I go alone. At this point, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll give the King one last chance.
Have you come to join us for the final push, Lieutenant? We're all that's left of the King's Guard. The General has no authority over the King's Guard. I take my orders directly from the King. The King ordered... It's true that the King hasn't been acting himself. Is General Datu asking him to rescind the order? If the King decides to surrender, he still may have need of us.
Stop acting like a coward, Datu. I am your king, and I will lead you to victory today.
Your Majesty, you've clearly lost your mind. I'm sorry, but you leave me no choice. It is done. No further lives need to be thrown away today.
Traitor! But your feeble betrayal won't stop Rizal-Jul's magic. We shall live forever, but not you. I curse you and will scatter your bones. Die, you treacherous dog! What happened to you? Looked like you were in a daze for a... Stupendous. Did you see what happened to King Rancer? Was it the orcs who killed him, or are the rumors true? Ah, General Datu. Of course, I should have known. They say his bones were scattered around the ruins. I suppose this was Rancer's twisted idea of vengeance. Tell me though, did you learn how we might remove the undead curse here? Then what? Will he rise up and kill the king again? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Take the skull and search the ruin.
Again. Meet me where I slayed the Mad King. Perhaps I can finally end this horrid existence. Rancer! You madman! It's time to finish this!
I couldn't agree more. I'll shatter your bones this time, Datu. Destroy!
Mad King has fallen. Come, we need to talk. Over the years, I've questioned many times whether what I did was right. I wanted to save my soldiers' lives, but I only helped King Rancer spread his curse. Now, whether right or wrong, I am redeemed. Yes, they are at peace. Even King Rancer, I suppose. He was a wise and courageous king at one time, you know. I hope what happened here does not further damage his legacy.
You'd do well to keep quiet.
If you come to poke fun at the prisoner, you'd better think twice. I'll be out of these stocks soon. And then you'll have to watch your back. They say I broke into Jirion's ironworks and robbed the place during the night, but they haven't got any proof. Besides, my friend is going to come forward and vouch for me. I was at his house drinking and get myself killed? I can't do that. My father went back to the dirt 15 years ago, and my family needs me around.
Huh! Can you believe that? I heard what Martin said. He's either completely delusional or incredibly naive. We have enough. We found his boot prints in the mud outside the broken window. He was involved. I'm not sure he was alone, but he was there. In fact, that friend of his, that Olivier, that's the thing. Olivier said he didn't see Martin at all that night. Some friend, huh? If they weren't such amateurs, though, I don't think the constable would have made the deal with Captain Thayer. I saw you over there at the stocks talking to Martin. Yeah, so what? I wasn't dumb enough to leave any proof for that constable to find, so I'm in the clear. Wait! No, please! Please don't! I'd go mad in the stocks! Look, I don't know how to sell these stolen goods anyway. How about this? I'll just leave them on the constable's doorstep tomorrow morning. That will clear Martin's name. Is that enough?
Welcome to the Dusklight Inn. Not exactly the lap of luxury, but we try to make our customers comfortable. The cost of a room's cheap, and if you're as... What? You mean because Martin's in the stocks? I don't know if I'd say that makes things harder. Wait, did Martin say something to you? I'd rather not discuss this. Our family's finances really aren't anyone's business but our own. Really? Well, the truth is that Martin's only ever been a drain on our family's resources. His big ideas never amount to a hill of beans. I wouldn't tell him, but the best thing he could do is enlist. We could really use another steady income now.
Ah, an adventurer. Always so inspiring to have someone like you around town. I hope my son Martin would take up an exciting profession like that. But I'm beginning to think the poor boy just doesn't have it in him. No, I'm afraid the opposite is true. He's never had a good role model, you know. His dear father was King Rancer's most trusted general. He died up at Trader's Tor. They say he died a dishonorable death. It's a shame. He did? You know this for certain? I can't tell you how much that warms an old woman's heart. I always knew he died honorably. Martin, though, he was ashamed. You should go and tell him. I do. Martin's always been ashamed. Every chance he's had to make something of himself, he's shied away from it for fear that he would fail. I worry that if he enlists just to get out of trouble...
They are going to release me, aren't they? Is Olivier? Why? Olivier's not going to vouch for me, is he? That backstabbing arsehole. I can't enlist, though. I just can't. I'm just not cut out to be a soldier. You know about my father? I mean, you were there, weren't you? He did die with honor, didn't he? I don't know. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I was born to be a soldier. And I've just been running from my destiny. All right, I'll enlist.
You've certainly done your due diligence. I really appreciate the efforts, but I had a feeling it wouldn't work. You did. Excellent. I don't know what you said to him, but I don't care. It's my duty to get new recruits, and you helped me fulfill it. Thank you. You really have the knack for this. While I'm getting Martin released, I wonder... would you be at all open to taking a crack at another one of my stubborn prospects? Her name's Suga. She's got a mouth on her, but she'd make a good soldier. She wouldn't admit it, but I think she's some kind of bandit, and that's why she doesn't think much of the Shorenhelm Guard. She called me some rather rude names. In fact, I lost my temper, but you have more patience. If it was up to me, no. But our numbers are low and we can't be picky. Besides, I'd rather risk the life of a bandit in battle than some poor girl who's never even swung a sword. If you're willing to speak to Suga, she's over by the ironworks.
Damn trash, that's all it is. Let it be known that Jaren's ironworks sells nothing but dung. They call them swords, but you can't get an edge on one of these blades to save your life. Oh no, not another one. What's it take to be a bunch of elf-loving weaklings that run around Rivenspire getting kicked in the arse? People I run with, they eat members of the Shorenhelm Guard for breakfast. You look tougher than your ass. Huh! You want to bet on how long you'll last, or whether you just turn tail the moment you see him? Nah, this could be fun though. Just take the road south out of town. That's where we do our business. Don't worry. How vile! Is that a piece of Govalid's brain on your boot? What are you, some kind of monster? Only joking around, of course. Nah, that's what that bastard deserves for sneaking around behind my back with that little Bosmer wench. I knocked her off myself. Nope, I haven't got any hard feelings. In fact, I'd say that was the easiest breakup ever. I suppose so. Govalid's gone, and to be honest, I was pretty sick of sitting around down there by the road and hassling people for a handful of coin.
All of Wayrest is talking about you. You're a hero for taking down those Pelengars.
What have I gotten myself into?
Oh well, it was worth a try. I knew she was something of a long shot with an attitude like that. You did? Well, being Argonian's aunt, I really didn't think you could pull that off. You missed your calling, my friend. You should have been a While we're waiting for Shugo to finally get here, what do you say to taking on the most unlikely prospect of the bunch? Julien Riziol. That's his name. He seems like a sharp young man, and he's had a little training. The problem is that Julien is more interested in chasing girls than glory. I don't know. I tried to tell him that no girl can resist a man with a few scars, but that didn't seem to sway him. Unfortunately, I lost my patience after that, and now he won't...
I've been watching you. Going around town, cleaning up the mess that beastly soldier woman created by offending everyone. You must have a golden tongue, getting folks to enlist after that. Because I'm close. I've been courting Gwendolyn for 3 years, and I think I'm finally close to winning her heart. If I leave town, that would make everything perfect. If I had her love, good luck with that.
Don't get me wrong. You're very attractive, and I'm sure you're very nice. But I'm not seeing any news. It's not that I don't like him. He's brave, kind, and handsome. He's perfectly acceptable. He's just not very... I don't know. I want the feeling from the storybooks. I want my skin to flush and my heart to quicken. I want butterflies in my...
The constable and I are taking bets on how long... Why? Are you looking to court my sister too? Suitors have been lining up for months. All right then, here's the thing. Whatever you do, don't give her flowers. They make her sneeze.
I've been thinking. Gwendolyn...
Not now, friend, please. You mean that stuck-up woman who lives across the way? I know she's been turning suitors away for months.
If that Captain Thayer comes around here again. Not much. She's a pretty girl, but I think it's gone to her head. She does have a heart.
I've been thinking. Something romantic, something unique. I know. A bouquet of rare flowers. Of course. They say jewelry's the key to every woman. Well, I know where we can get some gems, but it might be risky. The bitter hand...
Well?
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of making a necklace for House Doral. Please, Julian wants to give me gems? That is so sweet! I wasn't sure if he understood what I was hinting at the other night, but does this mean... does he feel the same way about me as I do about... Oh, I see. He didn't get the hint after all. If he's in love with Gwendolyn, though, then it's for the best. In fact, here.
Did you get it? Oh, that's perfect. Completely unique and totally romantic. If Gwendolyn doesn't fall in love with... Feelings? For me? You can't be serious. I've known Khaleesi since we were toddlers. She's like a sister to me. I mean, I love her dearly, but not like that. Mother always said I was hopeless when it comes to this sort of thing. I never really thought about Khaleesi in that way before. What do you think? Have I just been blind this whole time? All right, maybe you're right. Maybe I've just been a fool this whole time, chasing Gwendolyn because she teased me when true love was right under my nose.
Forgive me for my earlier out. He does? You mean he feels about me the way I feel about him? I don't know what to say. I thought my dreams were dead, and now you tell me that they have come true? Tell Julian to come to me. I must hear this from him.
I can't believe this. The more I think about it, the more... All right, I'll need a moment to consider my words. Then I'll go talk to her. After that, I suppose I have to fulfill my promise.
Don't feel bad. I knew Julian was a hopeless case. A man who's sick in love is a sad man indeed. I can't believe it. I said I was going to eat my dagger, didn't I? I hope you'll let me off on that one. I'm really embarrassed. Here, I couldn't manage to get a single... None that are worth our time. And I'll have my hands full whipping these three into shape anyhow. The General's jaw's going to hit the dirt when I march them in. I'll tell him I had help, of course. All right, recruits. Fall in. I want to see the prettiest march to Shornhelm in history. What do you want? You'll want it.
Thank you for your help. Julie.